Hey everyone, we're going to go live and do our final night of Queen of Hearts. Couple things to update you on real quick on the actual raffle and the process. We have a number of senators, a number of representatives that have offered to work with us. Some are already researching, already doing some of the legal background work that has to be done. We also brought a lobbyist firm on board to help us with navigating through this process because it's not something that we've done a lot of work on, although we've been involved in it a little bit in the past. Um, and so far, so good. A lot of really good positive things. We're also researching Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and some of the other states that already have made rules for this because they've had the same problems. We're hopeful that that information will be helpful to our state to try to get something in place. We'll keep you informed. Maybe we'll do a live once a week on Facebook or something to kind of bring you up to speed. It's going to take a little while. The legislature doesn't go back into session till later in the month, and it's going to take a little while to get it done. But again, we have a lot of support. Please don't call the AG's office and yell at them. The people that work there aren't making these decisions. This is something above that, and so you're just yelling at people that are actually trying to work through it. And I think in the long run, will be working with us to get it so that it'll work for everyone. Remember, there's a whole bunch of charities out there, some really big ones, some that raise millions and millions of dollars every year for hospitals and cancer and all kinds of different things. And they're all going to be affected by this. So this is something that is going to have to be fixed so that none of them are punished. The fact that there was three of us that got punished and got taken offline, there's nothing we can do about that. I mean, we can scream and yell all we want, but it's all about getting it fixed right now. So that's what we're working on. As far as tonight's concerned, we did announce last week that this would be it. We will draw a winner, and the winner will win no matter what their card uncovers. And I got some flack from that, as I knew I would. But let me explain our thought process. There are 34 tickets left. If there would have been 5 tickets left or 10 tickets left, even maybe we wouldn't have done this, but there are 34 tickets left. Some of those tickets have been sold thousands of times, some of those numbers. So the odds of us pulling multiple times the same numbers and then, awarding consolation prizes, we could have driven, 30 extra numbers drives a jackpot down by $45,000. So to give you an idea, that's what Queen of Hearts is really about. You spend a small amount of money to buy a ticket, and you hopefully win a big prize. It's not about, some of you that buy the regular raffle tickets, you're buying those at $8, $9 at a time, and you're buying multiples, and you're buying them every day. Where this is something that's just kind of a cumulative thing, and it's kind of something different. We thought about this long and hard, but when we started looking at the amount of number of times that numbers could be repeated, and still, you can't basically tell those people that they're not going to get a consolation prize, and we didn't want to change the rules again on that. So that's why we didn't do it. The other thing is that we took some flack from people about that this isn't how the game is supposed to go, and we're supposed to go and go and go and until a winner is chosen. But again, this is what we anticipated happening either. So we apologize for that. Honestly, I doubt that there'll ever be another Queen of Hearts with us because I'm not sure that this is something that will be allowed or we'll find a way around this. But it was really the idea was to bring people to the game, not so much to make money off Queen of Hearts. In fact, when we did the math on the first one, we not only didn't make any money, we lost money because we got whacked with fees that were a lot higher than what they were supposed to be because of it's by transaction and by credit card and everything else. So it didn't really work out so well. We won't make money off of this one, although we're not making a ton of money. But again, it was an idea that some of my friends put forth and said, hey, this would be really neat if we could figure out a way to do it. And we thought we figured it out. And again, we thought the raffles were okay too. So, our mistake. So we're going to go ahead and put the numbers in. There's 19,679 entries. And if you're curious, there were about 9,500 purchases. And again, that's not 9,500 people, that's 9,500 purchases. And I think unique players, probably somewhere around 5,000. So 19,679 is the number that goes into the random number generator. Again, the prize is 155,119. Obviously, taxes will be taken out of that. And then again, we're not really sure what's going to happen after this. We're pretty sure the raffle will be back. It's probably going to be a little bit of time, longer than we want it to be, but we're pretty sure we'll be back. And we'd say maybe a couple months is probably what we're hoping for. Maybe a little bit less than that. We'll see. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So in the random number generator, I'm going to go over and make sure 19,679. It's going to run for 15 seconds. Some of you have told me in the past that it looks like it's stopping and starting. That's because of buffering, either with your computer and maybe it's our internet connection sometimes, but ours is pretty fast, so you really shouldn't see that. But trust me, on the screen, it's not stopping. And when I load the video recording, you will see that it goes straight through. So good luck to everybody, and let's pick a winner. Okay, the winning number is 3226. 3226. And I want to remind everybody that there's lots of duplicate names. So if we call your name, we have to check the record, make sure which ticket is to which person. So be aware of that. The winning ticket, 3226, is Mark Panazik. And on that card, he chose 25, so we will uncover 25. And 25 is for clubs. So Mark wins the jackpot. And some of you had asked me if we would uncover the board. We will. I'm not going to do it live. I will do it and record it if you want. It's going to take quite some time to do that. So, but I will do it if that would make everybody happy. I don't mind doing that, so everybody could see where the queen was. I know a couple of you wrote to me and said you had some premonitions about where it was. So hopefully you were playing those tickets. So again, 3226 is Mark Panazik. And we will contact Mark, and we'll make sure that there's not two Mark Panaziks, and we'll contact Mark and let him know. And again, thank you all so much. I'm going to miss you guys, but I hope